Speaking of the Philippines, are you guys kind of open to playing for the Philippines one day? Has that thought crossed your mind, or what are your thoughts on that? Let's start with Mai-Loni.
So going back to connecting with Coach Chris, he actually was able to connect me with the coaches of the Philippine national team. So I'm hoping in the future especially with everything going on, that I can go over there and represent my country. So that's kind of in the works right now, but that's something that I'm really looking forward to. And I know my mom is really excited for. I have family over there that I've never met. And so that's one way to get over there, especially I have a cousin who named his son after LeBron. I know how deep the basketball blood runs in my family. So that's something I'm just really excited to do one day.
I'm excited to see you if you try out for the national team. Because I was actually able to, before my last year in college, I was able to try out with them and play a couple games with them, and it was really fun. And we definitely need more height. So yeah. Mia, have you thought or considered going to the Philippines to play basketball?
Yeah, I think it would be cool because my dad played there before when he was younger, so I think it would be cool for me to represent them too.
Yes, definitely. It's always fun, and it's when you tap in back to your homeland, your roots. People are always excited to see players who have made it and played college in the States and come back to their hometown and just see how much talent they have. Yeah. Kayla, have you thought about going to the Philippines for basketball?
Yeah, it's definitely been an interest of mine. Obviously right now I'm just trying to take it day by day and trying to navigate just getting through college first. But as Mia and Mai-Loni said, I'd love for the opportunity to represent my country and especially play with fellow Filipino women's basketball players, because although I've had the opportunity to play with a few, a lot of the time I haven't been able to. So that'd be really awesome, privilege and opportunity.
Yeah.
Very cool. And bouncing off of that question, of course, there's a big question about FIBA. They only allow actually players who have obtained their passports at the age of 16 to represent their country as locals. And I already see Mai-Loni nodding. So Mai-Loni, let's start this question off with you. So you know about this rule. Were you able to do so? And yeah, what do you think about it?
Well, I'm actually working on getting my Philippine passport. It's my mom became an American citizen, and there's kind of a couple of hoops that we have to go through. So that's kind of where we're starting right now, is trying to get my Philippine passport, and then hopefully next summer we can try to figure something out if COVID kind of eases up a little bit, so I can go over there and try to represent.
And how was the process like? Is it long? It's lengthy, rigorous, or has it been smooth sailing for you guys?
Well, it was pretty easy once I got connected with the coaches over there with the help of Coach Chris. The passport, is just a matter of working everything out, trying to get all the documents that I need, and trying to get the application in and stuff. I know my mom has to do some stuff as well. So we're just kind of taking it slow and making sure that we got all of the boxes checked off.
And how about you, Kayla? Did you know about this process? And if so, were you able to do it?
Yeah, so I think I found out about the process a little bit late. I think I kind of got on the radar regarding the possibility of playing basketball in the Philippines, maybe just after I turned 16. So, and I've always wanted to go to the Philippines, first of all, and get a passport, obviously, just to travel there. But I'm sure everyone can attest to, basketball just takes up your life from, all 4 seasons. So it's really hard to set out some time to get a passport and then actually go there. So I don't know if I'd still be eligible or how that works, but I would love to get more information as to how I can maybe figure something out and still have that opportunity.
That's true. Maybe Coach Chris can help you with that. I'm sure you know a lot about this rule.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go explain it.
Well, you know what? Coach Pat will be arriving in about 12, 15 days. We're actually be setting up a combine sometime in January in Los Angeles, as well as in Chicago. So my hopes is to have Mai-Loni come down, Kayla and her parents come down, and hopefully even Mia and the rest of the young ladies that are out there. And obviously, as you know, the FIBA is by 16, but with the management of Gilas, our hopes is for them to hopefully navigate a lot of these top athletes to possibly get their paperwork taken care of. So if we can do that, that'll definitely put us in a better situation down the road, especially for the Olympics.
Absolutely. And
wait, when is Coach Pat coming? I want to come.
Yeah, you know what? So that's actually I didn't want to announce it yet, but since we're on this, he's actually coming right before Christmas, the week before Christmas.
Oh,
so, and then he'll be spending time with his family, and then sometime in January, we'll be creating a private showcase for all of women from ages 14 all the way up to 18, 21 years old.
That's
yeah.
exciting.
So I know that's going to be big for the ladies out there. I know Coach Pat is really excited because just like last year when he came down, he was super excited about the talent pool that we've been able to put in front of him. But with girls like Kayla and Mai-Loni to be able to see firsthand and in person, I think it'll be a great opportunity. Especially, I know Kayla's not playing this season, so hopefully she can get a good workout, and be able to showcase herself.
For sure. Going back to you, Mia, were you kind of introduced to the thought of playing in the Philippines, in terms of acquiring your citizenship?
I never really thought about it, but I would definitely be interested in getting it.
So what happened with me was I needed citizenship to play in the Philippines for college, but it sucks because I got my passport at 17. So I literally missed that 6 month gap for me to be able to play in all the tournaments for the Philippines. So yeah, it sucks.
Well, hopefully someday they can change those rules because honestly, I think if you got Filipino blood in you, I think they should honor the fact that you're trying to represent for your country.
I know, right? It's whack. I hate that 16-year-old rule.
Smart Sports Tiebreaker Podcast. She just knocked down a 3. She just scored the game-winning goal. So she did.